Welcome to the Spring Early College Academy Class of 2020 virtual graduation ceremony, and to everyone who is watching this special event. Let's start this morning by standing for the national anthem and the pledges to the flags.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. We now welcome Christine Guidry, the principal of Spring Early College Academy, to make her remarks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, parents, guests, Spring ISD Board of Trustees, Superintendent Watson, and Cabinet. I am Christine Guidry, principal of Spring Early College Academy. We are so glad to be able to celebrate the Spring Early College Academy Class of 2020. While our celebrations look different in these trying times, our appreciation for our students, our families, our staff, and our Board of Trustees has remained as high as ever. Thank you for your ongoing support on this distinguished day. Today would not have been possible without your unwavering investment in our students. Class of 2020 Alphas. I had the honor 4 years ago of calling each of your names as you walked across the stage to accept your challenge coin as part of your induction into Spring Early College. The coin represented the challenge you would take on during the next 4 years. It represented the resiliency you would need to meet the challenge of completing the associate degree requirements, as well as high school graduation requirements. Little did we know at that time how big that challenge would actually be. Seniors, I know that this is not the script that you would have written for your senior year, but what I ask of you at this time is that you remember what you were taking away from your high school experience. Resilience. You have made it through numerous courses that challenged you, survived a weather disaster in Hurricane Harvey, and a global pandemic that has changed the world. Strength. The strength to maintain a schedule that required you to complete 2 to 3 hours of homework regularly, the sleep lost to study groups and time to prepare for courses and exams, the jobs you have worked to help support your family. Appreciation. You've gained an understanding of what is important and an even deeper appreciation for family and their support. And finally, an education. This class has earned 82 associate's degrees and over 5,000 collective college hours. I could not be prouder of your accomplishments, your resilience, your strength, and your resolve. And I look forward to celebrating with you next Sunday, June 14th at 8 a.m. at Planet Ford Stadium. It has been my privilege to serve as your principal. Congratulations and good luck to you.
Thank you, Principal Guidry. Our next speaker is Spring ISD Board President Rhonda Newhouse.
Greetings to everyone watching today's graduation ceremony, and most especially to our esteemed graduates of the class of 2020. My name is Rhonda Newhouse, and I have the honor of serving as your school board president. Before I was on the school board, I spent 34 years as a teacher, a counselor, an assistant principal, and a principal in middle and high schools. Throughout all my years in education, graduation has always been a special day for me. Of course, it's special because it marks the culmination of so much hard work, hope and determination, and a dream many years in the making. Part of what has always made graduation special for me is the chance to look out and see all of your shining faces, your proud expressions as you cross the stage and take the first steps on your journey out into the world. Today, COVID-19 has kept us apart physically, and it has saddened me, as I know it saddens many of you. And yet, we are not apart. We are together in spirit, because not even this virus can separate us on such a momentous occasion. Graduation is one of my favorite days because of the way it brings us together as a community to celebrate. And today, I join with each of you in celebration. These past months have made it clear the extent to which we rely on each other. I invite our graduates to think about the people whose support brought you to this moment. Your parents and guardians, your teachers, your friends, and family members who stood by you through all of it all and cheered you on. No matter where they are today, no matter how near or far, I promise you they are with you now, supporting you on and cheering you on. To the class of 2020, my hopes and prayers and my deepest congratulations go out to you all. This is a singular moment in history, and I cannot wait to see what each of you will make of it. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, President Newhouse. Next on our program today are special remarks by Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee.
Congratulations to the outstanding senior class of Spring ISD 2020. I'm going to take this mask off to be able to speak to you because I am more than 6 feet away from anyone. I profoundly believe, according to Eleanor Roosevelt, that we make our own history. The class of 2020, seniors of Spring ISD, you are making your own history. You are walking through history, and I'm so very proud of you. As a member of the United States Congress, I realize, as Frederick Douglass said, that there is no power without struggle. I know that you struggled in many different ways to get to this graduating moment, and you should be proud, and the nation should be proud, and the world should take notice of you. So it is my honor and privilege to express my congratulations to great leaders who are profoundly making their own history, and to wish you the very best. We are standing with you. We are not going to leave you alone. And we are going to make sure that the doors continue to open for this outstanding class. Again, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, I congratulate history makers and those who are giving the world the best of them and the power that they have. Congratulations.
Thank you, Congresswoman. We will now hear a few words from Spring Early College Academy Salutatorian Isosa Ann Ioha. Isosa is a fellow in the Emerge program, president of the Community Club, vice president of Student Council, vice president of the class of 2020, and a member of the National Honor Society and Phi Theta Kappa. She has earned over 600 volunteer hours, and her recognitions include Outstanding Alpha, Academic Achievement in Chemistry, Outstanding Biology Student, and Science Olympiad Regional Competition Placeholder. She is graduating with an Associate of Science degree from Lone Star College North Harris, where she also made the President's List. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin to major in biochemistry.
Good morning to the class of 2020. My name is Isosa Ann Ioha, and I have the honor of serving as Spring Early College Class of 2020 Salutatorian. Unfortunately, we were not able to finish the semester and celebrate this joyful moment the way we planned, but I hope we see each other next week at our face-to-face graduation. I'll start off by saying that all of us have thought about giving up at least once, probably did on some days, but looking at you today, you pushed through. You showed perseverance from pulling all-nighters, having multiple finals in one day, and setting high expectations for yourself. I want to say congratulations to all 95 of us for graduating today. We made it. We are the class of 2020. We were supposed to be the best last graduating class, but unfortunately, Ms. Rona had different plans. We went from 3 different principals, 2 different campuses, and 1 name change. From all the drama and mess that went down during lunch, we went down in history. We were the first class to graduate from Spring Early College at Lone Star and have multiple students obtain their Associates of Science degree. I want to give a shout out to all the parents who have students graduating today. Without you, most of us wouldn't be half the person we are today. I want to say thank you to all the teachers that contributed to our journey to graduation, from elementary all the way to this moment today. I want to give a big shout out to my parents. I want to say thank you for everything, all the support and love you've shown me throughout these 4 years. Today, we win as a family. This is not only my big day, but yours as well. You both sacrificed and left your families in Nigeria to come to America to have a better life. Thank you to my father for always taking me to school, putting up with my attitudes, from losing your job 9 years ago and becoming a stay-at-home dad who knew that all that work would make me into the woman I am today. To my mom for always working her 9 to 5 as a nurse and providing for our family. Believe me, your hard work never went unnoticed. From picking up 2 jobs at one point to working at night, you showed me what it really means to work hard. And lastly, to my younger brother, thank you for always telling me to never give up and always seeing my potential. Without my family, you may have never seen me at early college. Going to this school was never a plan of mine, but with their little push, here I am today. To my fellow classmates, your story may not be the same as mine, but we all achieved one common goal, graduating high school, and a challenging one at that. Due to Ms. Rona, we lost our senior prom, trips, and many other events, but we still have our education, and nothing or no one can take that away, our hopes and dreams for the future. I encourage you to never lose that hope. I hope that we all succeed in life, whether that means going to the military, going to a 4-year college, or entering the workforce. I hope we all get the futures we desire. I hope this is not the end for us, but the beginning to a bright future. Cheers to Spring Early College Academy, Class of 2020.
We now welcome Spring Early College Academy Valedictorian Ahmad Howard. Ahmad is a Houston Urban Debate League City Championship finalist, National Speech and Debate Association qualifier, a Bluebonnet Invitational Top 4 speaker and octo finalist, UIL state qualifier in cross-examination debate, and a 5-time case tournament winner. Ahmad is graduating with an Associate of Science degree from Lone Star College, North Harris. He was awarded the Odyssey Scholarship to attend the University of Chicago, where he plans to study philosophy and political science. He would eventually like to pursue a Juris Doctorate at the university's law school.
4 years, 1,461 days, 35,000 hours. But it feels like just last week I was waking up at 5 in the morning and carrying a 40-pound binder up and down 3 flights of stairs. It feels like just last week I was hiding papers in other people's backpacks so I could ace my binder checks. I'm so happy it's over, but I think I'd do it again if given the chance. I'd be lying to myself if I said that I did this alone. And if I had to list every single person who has helped me get here, I wouldn't have time for anything else. But I would like to acknowledge a few people who were integral to my journey over the last 4 years. First and foremost, my family. Their warmth, understanding, and comfort. Their infallible support and confidence in me. Their motivation that pushed me through many days. Countless late nights helping me finish projects I'd procrastinated on. Reading every single paper I have ever submitted. There is no doubt in my mind that without my family, I would not be giving this speech. I wouldn't even be graduating in this class. Next, my second family, my debate family. Senior Solis has been so much more than a club sponsor. He's been a mentor, a teacher, a friend. We wouldn't have been a tenth as good as we were without his constant sacrifice and dedication. From hosting our near daily practices, to getting us to tournaments, to making sure we always had everything we needed to succeed. I'd also like to thank our other coaches, Javier and Andy, my teammates, Kennedy, Ifeoma, Muhammad, and Sherelle, even though to this day, he still doesn't know how to write a note, and every other member of our club as well. Through debate, I've learned to become a better listener, a better learner, and even a better teacher. Through debate, I've realized the power and conviction of words. It is scary to think how different things would have been if Kennedy and Ifeoma didn't drag me and Sherelle into debate 2 years ago. Recently, I've been cleaning out my room and getting ready to move out for college. I've put hands on a lot of old things. 6th grade notebooks, a decade of poster boards, and way too many papers. While cleaning, 2 things hit me. First, this stuff represented all-nighter after all-nighter and some of the most stressful times in my life. But looking back at it all, stacked up like that, I couldn't even remember the names of most of the projects. Especially as we are all matriculated into college, I want to emphasize the importance of stepping back and looking at the larger picture, understanding that a lot of the things that we do are not nearly as stressful and overbearing as we convince ourselves that they are. The second thing was a binder, literally. It fell off of a shelf and hit me on the head. But it did make me think about my first year. I remember coming into this school as someone who didn't need to try, someone who could sleep all day, and someone who could still come out of the class with an A. Now granted, I still took my fair share of naps, but I was inspired by you all. Not in anything specific, but the passion and intelligence that you've all displayed since I met you. I feel as though I have learned more being around you all than I've learned in any particular classroom. I hope that in 10 or 20 years, when our faces start to fade from memory and the lessons that we've learned and the experiences that we've shared may still shine bright. Thank you so much for sharing the last 4 years of your lives with me.
Thank you, and congratulations to our Valedictorian and Salutatorian. At this time, let's welcome Spring ISD Superintendent Dr. Rodney E. Watson to make his remarks and then certify our graduates.
Thanks to all of our graduates and families for joining us in today's virtual graduation ceremony. We find ourselves adapting to radically new circumstances. In addition to being a superintendent, I'm also a teacher again, helping my own children with their studies via distance learning. This experience has given me a renewed appreciation for the important work our teachers do and for the crucial role played by parents and guardians. Whoever supported you in achieving this goal, please make sure to say thank you. These recent months have been challenging. Each of you has had to adapt, to study, and to learn in unfamiliar ways while helping loved ones cope with a situation unlike anything we've ever had experienced before. Many of you have had to take on new roles at home to support your family while also working to complete your studies. Now, I know this hasn't been easy, but you have faced the challenge squarely. Each of you have stepped up and did what had to be done to make it possible for this day of celebration. Every year I tell our Spring ISD graduates, I'm confident they have what it takes to be successful. This year, I say it with more certainty than ever. You have made it to this point despite real trials. As your superintendent and as a parent, I'm sorry for what you've had to give up, all of the ceremonies, the traditions associated with the end of your senior year. But I believe these challenges have strengthened you and refined you. You have had to get back to the basics. You've sorted out your priorities and came to a conclusion about the impact you want to have on the world. In my opinion, that's real resiliency. Make no mistake, this world needs you to develop your gifts, your intelligence, your depth of purpose, and the values and beliefs that drive you forward. No one knows what the future holds. We need you to be the leaders in ways large and small, to help guide our community and our nation and the world into an unknown future. You are up to the challenge. You didn't ask for it, but you are ready. On behalf of everyone in Spring ISD, I congratulate you on this extraordinary milestone celebrated in an extraordinary time, and I look forward to seeing what you will make of the future that begins today. At this time, on behalf of Board President Newhouse and the members of the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees, I certify that these students have met the requirement of graduation set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees and are eligible to receive their diplomas. Students, by the authority vested in me by the State Board of Education, I hereby confer upon you this high school diploma with all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations.
We will now have our virtual procession of the Spring Early College Academy graduating class of 2020.
Ahmad Leonard Jean-Pierre Howard. Esosa Ann Ioha. Janine Isigen Kadukoy. Deem Quinn Ngok Nguyen. Giovanna Andrade. Kevin Brian Bonilla, Carla Elizabeth Colmanero, Truk Tan Dao, Catherine Vanessa Del Cairo, Christine Win Do, Bodiose Shirel Hundikan, Human Ali Khan, Juan Angel Pereira Munguia, Roberto Sacera, Maritza Viviana Aguilar, Amy Araceli Arceo, Alicia Valeria Arias Morales, Brianna Julia Babineau, Tiffany Anne-Marie Berg, Mario Cabrera Moctezuma, Diana Nicole Campos, Ina Isabella Campos Hensley, Alicia Carrera, Emily Arlette Castillo, Adam Eric Celeridad, Victoria Elizabeth Crowder, Jacqueline Cruz, Tamara Christine Del Castillo, Blanca Irais Dircio Alvarez, Honori Latrice Dunlap, Azalyn Carrington Colby Elliott, Chiamaka Chelsea Enyidede, Frila Rosetta Evans, Elizabeth Sidney Fontenot, Megan Madison Ford, Jennifer Marie Galindo, Diana Gomez, Gloria Adriana Gonzalez, Mindy Regina Gonzalez, Rodrigo Graciano, Justin Jeremy Guadiana, Alfonso Julian Guevara, Elizabeth Diane Hobbs, Amari Elizabeth Janai Holloway, Serena Nicole Hopes, Ryan Sean Carr, Samantha Christine Lane, Brandon Aiden Lopez, Davian Javante Marsh, Iban D'Angelo Martinez, Zoila Mirel Martinez, Rochelle Rihanna McCoy, Christopher Mendez, Jasmine Jade Yvonne Meyer, Jayla Janelle Moore, Khadija Muhammad, Trelesia Tanise Myers, Matthew Francisco Nelson, Caitlin Gianna Obregon, Izakar Ojeda, Samantha Asenet Olivares, Nicole Olvera, Gloria Shako Onokoko, Joshua Bryant Opie, Andrea Eunice Orellana, Valerie Camille Pacheco, Rachel Alexandra Pastor Jaramillo, Tamia Crochet Patrick, Aaliyah Simone Perry, Zachary Zion Pham, Isela Abigail Portillo, Haley Elizabeth Price, Areli Ramirez, Esmeralda Reyes, Jonathan Alejandro Rivas, Samira Kendi Robertson, Isaac Isai Rodriguez, Kelly Sanchez, Kennedy Rashone Scott, Daniel Israel Serna Ramos, Isis Adi Garcia Serrano, Labria Christiana Shepard, Sarah Sihalavongsa, Taylor Lee Sperlin, Caleb Joel Stewart, Nadia Taeja Taylor, Sierra Michelle Vance, Diego Emilio Vasquez, Joanna Villa Gomez, Gerard George Watkins Jr., Tony Martez White Jr., Catrice Kara Wilson, Felipe Elias Woods, Kirby Rubelio Zarceno, Gael Alejandro Zuniga Torres.
This concludes our virtual graduation ceremony for Spring Early College Academy. On behalf of Spring ISD and everyone at the school, we thank you for joining us in this special ceremony and wish all our graduates the best of luck as they embark on the next chapter of their lives.